The dust from my truck hadn't even settled when I saw her marching across what was supposed to be my land. She moved like she owned the earth beneath, her pristine white sneakers back straight, jaw set, clipboard gripped like a gavel. Designer sunglasses masked her eyes, but I could feel the glare of entitlement radiating off her. I'd just driven 18 hours straight from Seattle, grief still raw in my chest, to claim my inheritance. My grandfather's 40-acre ranch in rural Colorado, the place where I'd learned to ride, mend fences, and savor the kind of silence cities can't replicate. "Excuse me?" she snapped, voice slicing through the quiet like a chainsaw. "You're trespassing on HOA property." I stepped out of my truck, legs stiff from the drive. "I'm sorry, what?" She was in her 50s, dressed like she'd just stepped off a golf course white polo. Cocky's hair pulled back so tight, it looked like it hurt. "Patricia Moreland," she announced, as if I should have heard of her, president of the Sage Valley Homeowners Association. "This property was seized for unpaid HOA dues and sold at auction 2 weeks ago. The new owners take possession tomorrow." My blood turned to ice. "That's impossible. My grandfather owned this land outright for 47 years. There's no HOA. Her smile was all teeth. Sage Valley HOA was established in 2019. All properties within our boundaries are automatically enrolled. Your grandfather received multiple notices. He passed away in April," I said, voice trembling. "And this land was never part of any HOA. He bought it specifically because it was outside any development." She waved a hand. "County boundaries changed. The sale is finalized. A developer from Denver is building an upscale equestrian community here." I yanked the documents from my glove compartment. Deed, will, death certificate, everything Grandpa Joe's lawyer had sent. Me. "I'm Jake Morrison. This is my inheritance. Free and clear, no mortgage, no liens, and definitely no HOA." She barely glanced at the papers. "Outdated. The property's already sold." "He was in hospice," I shot back, anger cracking through my grief. "He couldn't have responded to anything, and he never agreed to your HOA because this land doesn't belong to you." "Watch your tone, young man," she said coldly. Then, with theatrical flair, she pulled out her phone. "Hello, I need police. There's an aggressive trespasser on HOA. Property very hostile. I feel unsafe." I couldn't believe it. She'd stolen my grandfather's ranch and was now calling the cops on me, while she spun lies to the dispatcher. I dialed the only person I trusted, Linda Chavez, Grandpa Joe's attorney. She answered on the second ring. Within minutes, I'd poured out the whole nightmare. "Jake," she said, voice sharp with disbelief, "your grandfather's property was never part of any HOA. I handled all his legal affairs. No dues, no notices, nothing. Then what is she holding? Get photos of her documents, and don't leave the property." "I'm coming." 30 minutes later, 2 sheriff's deputies rolled up. Patricia rushed them, playing the damsel. In distress, but when I handed over the deed, Deputy Martinez studied it carefully. "This shows clear ownership transferred to you upon Joseph Morrison's death." Patricia sputtered about covenants and certified letters. But when the deputy asked for proof the property was even in the HOA, or that Grandpa had received notice, she faltered. "He was in hospice," I said quietly. "This land was his sanctuary. He chose it because it was free." Martinez turned. 2. "Patricia, ma'am, this is a civil dispute. You can't have someone arrested for trespassing when ownership is in question." Then, to me, "Stay, but keep the peace." After they left, Patricia hissed, "You haven't heard the last of this? The HOA has lawyers. Good ones." I met her glare. "Looking forward to it." 2 hours later, Linda arrived with a stack of legal files. On the porch, my porch now, she laid it all out. The Sage Valley HOA boundaries are clearly filed with the county. Your grandfather's ranch? It's a quarter-mile outside them. They never had jurisdiction. My breath caught. So? The sale? Fraudulent. No foreclosure was ever filed. No auction, no deed transfer. Patricia invented it. Why? Linda's eyes darkened. Turns out a developer's been trying to buy up this land for years. Grandpa Joe refused. When he died, she saw her opening. Scare off the air. Flip the property. Pocket a finder's fee. Her brother-in-law is the developer. Exactly. By morning, Linda had alerted the district attorney. Within weeks, Patricia Moreland was led away and handcuffs, her scheme exposed. She'd targeted 3 properties, all belonging to elderly or deceased owners. Charges: fraud, forgery, attempted theft. The developer? Arrested too. That summer, I rebuilt fences, repainted the barn, and let the land heal me as much as I healed it. Every sunset echoed Grandpa Joe's voice. Every sunrise felt like justice. The Sage Valley HOA elected new leadership and sent me a formal apology confirming, in writing, that my property had never been, and never would be, part of their association. I framed that letter, hung it right next to Grandpa's old ranch sign, because some people think authority comes from clipboards and confidence. But the truth comes from deeds, from dirt, from legacy. And this land, it was always mine, just like he promised.